Let's get the finals underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, we got Mr. Hats, one of the legionnaires of the Latin community, one of the cornerstones of it. Okay, we'll so after this game, we're gonna get Teva's stencil pixel perfect. But for now, it's still fine. You can see everything. This seed seems to be not the best, as both players are aren't having the best of times. Good double there for Pollo. Teva's already got his well reopened. But actually, just as I say that, Teba now in a lot of danger, needs an L piece right now. Or just gets the T over, but still in a lot of danger. Gets pieces over to the left side. But Teba is going to top out at 30,000, and Pollo at 57,000 is going to take game number 1, and I just realized that they're playing different pieces again. So why are we talking about same pieces again? So game number 2 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So we can see here full face, a full just camera shot of Pollo. The hands, the face, the entire body, well, most of the body in one shot, right? Let's wait. There you are. Look at that. You can see all of Pollo right there. And then obviously on the left side you've just got a picture of a frog. So that's who is playing Tetris against each other. Fully functional, sentient human being against a still image of a frog. It's 46,000 here for Teva, 50,000 here for Pollo. Teva here. Looks like Teva's going for this dirty Tetris. But in the end elects to bail out with a triple. $62,000 here for Teva. It's 96,000 here for Pollo. Pollo could really use a J piece. So Pollo takes himself out of Tetris readiness. At the benefit of some safety here. Teva, meanwhile, with a exquisite board. 68,000 here for Teva. 109.4 for Pollo. Pollo looking to reopen as well. That should be the end of that burning saga. 112 here for Pollo. Gets Tetris, goes up to 135. Teva at 119 at the same line count. So it's a 1 Tetris lead here for Pollo. Once Tebanoku was walking down the street and saw a child crying outside the school. He told the boy that if he puts his mind to it, he would achieve anything. That child was none other than Pollo Salazar himself. A truly fantastic story here. Two great characters here in the Tetris community. 144 here for Teva. 183,000 here for Pollo. Teva here with the dirty Tetris. Gets the L. Oh, I could cry. It's the return of Latam. all to do with this match. Brings a tear to my eye. It's 216 here for Pollo. It's 218 here for Teva. And what a game this is, right? By the way, because it's neck and neck. Not on the same seed. We're still waiting for match. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, it is quite early to have finals. It's the 19th currently. But, you know. Shout out to all the players and hopefuls for just getting their matches done quick. Like, that's commendable, honestly. Shout outs to all of them. 287 here for Teva, 286 for Pollo at the same exact line count, so it's still neck and neck. Yeah, I mean, we had to live 2023 with what? Like, we had Beepo Monk instead of Latam. Like, Latam went down, and then we had we had them. My god. It's back to the good old days. Wonderful. Tetris there for Pollo goes up to 361. Teva at 378. Sanchez? Was it Sanchez? I don't know. Followed on Twitch. I mean, other people may have followed, but that one just, for some reason, I just caught that. 390 here for Teva, 391 for Pollo. $416 here for Pollo, $399 for Teva. Teva, in a world of danger here, gets a crucial L piece. Oh, gets another L. And Teva still holding his breath. And gets the Tetris for some relief. Gets another Tetris right there. We'll need to deal with this left side as he's into 19, actually. My god, that caught up on me. 453 here for Teva. 468 here for Pollo. Teva already on 19. Pollo now into 19 at 470. And Pollo quite high up. We'll get the Tetris right there. 496 here for Pollo. 497 for Teva, who went for the fancy spin and ends up with a hole on his board. Looking good to deal with it. Now just needs a J piece. Or a Lombard, rather. Gets the Lombard. Pollo, I'm not sure what happened right there, but... Oh, great solve there by Pollo. Didn't make a mess of it. Just took a few burns. And the board is completely fine, but still needs this J piece. Okay, so 558 here for Pollo. 548 for Teva. Pollo just slightly behind in lines. So it's a slight advantage here for Pollo. Tetris there for Teva goes up to 584. Pollo at 616. There's a Tetris for Teva, goes up to 643. Pollo at 647. Arbro, thank you so much for the sub. Teva here with a Tetris, goes up to 675. But some complicated burns here needed for Teva. As Pollo is clean, but high up, gets the Tetris, goes up to 694. Teva into 25 at 681. So Pollo is starting to establish a lead here as Teva unable to get control of his board, but gets a dirty Tetris. Now just needs a J piece to open up his right side. Gets the J. But Pollo here has established a lead going into the final levels of the game before 29. 727 for Teva. 788 for Pollo. Both players on level 26. Teva here needing this J piece. Actually, Pollo in some danger. Teva, gets some bars, which end up being helpful. But Pollo now in a world of danger, but needs to get the bar over. Does get the bar over. Pollo tops out at 809. So Teva needs to get to 810. and needs to get this game. Needs 2 Tetrises. Needs to somehow get 2 Tetrises here. Oh, it doesn't get the bar over, and that's gonna do it for Teva. Tops out at 752. It definitely wasn't the seed. But Pollo, as both players at the end, running into a world of hurt. Pollo just able to scrape by and take game number 2, and is now 1 game away from taking the set and the title. So, game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I said we were going to fix the stencils. I don't care anymore. So Pollo is going to have to start with a bit of burning. And decides... Oh. Let's see what Pollo decides to do here. Takes a triple right there. Meanwhile, Teva, so far flawless, able to get the first 2 Tetrises without a hitch. Pollo now setting up on row 3. And Pollo now in danger. Okay, gets the T over to the right and another T to the left. Crucial L piece. Reopens the well, closes it once again. Now needs an L or J, solves it with a bar. Good double there with the L piece. Needs a bar now as the well is open. Takes a skim. Oh, doesn't get the square over, but thankfully gets the bar next, and another one in quick succession. 61,000 here for Pollo. 114 for Teva, who's really had a flawless start here to this game. But yeah, now it looks like Pollo's gonna deal with the issues on his board head on. Needs an L for the left side. Now needs a J piece for the left side. Decides to set up for the dirty Tetris, and the bar is next. Gets the Tetris. 94,000 for Pollo. See, we can't know if that was an adjustment or if that was just dumb luck. But it's not a bad play to go for Tetris there, honestly. Pollo, though, board is cut in half. And Pollo with a misdrop of that J piece now in a lot of danger. That doesn't burn over to the right side, and Pollo is scrambling and won't be able to get anything over to anywhere. And Teva is having his best game of the set by far. Almost feeling wasted. We'll be taking game number 3 and stays alive here in the set. Alright, game number 4 and 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's see if Spanish came in handy. Teva es un animal, una bestia. Mira esos tux, hermano. Ese stacking. Seman. What even is that? Can las my god. Lágrimas. Teva es un sapo venoso. Venga Chile. Venga Teva. Cortala. I don't know if that's the thing I can say. 24,000 here for Teva. 6,000 here for Pollo, who's had some issues here, but is pretty low down on the board, so should be alright. Great Spanish, thank you. So 12,000 here for Pollo. 53,000 for Teva. So far, Teva. Sorry if you can hear that. That's the WhatsApp for some reason making sounds. Pollo, once again, in a lot of danger. Really could use a bar. L piece is second up on the list of pieces he had on his Christmas list. Now needs something over to the right side. Doesn't go for the tuck. Gets the bar all the way over, but now needs an L piece immediately. Solves it with a bar. Gets the J over, takes a double with the square. Pollo not allowed to breathe here, as he is not just playing, he's bathing in fire, and he dies at 51,000, and Teba at 175 is going to take game number 2, and just like that, we're into a decider. Hey guys, it's a decider. Game number 5, the decider, the finale of the hopeful circuit, and 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Right. Okay. So it was Pollo really controlling the pace there in the first 2 games, and then 2 conspicuous top outs, which have led us into this decider. But so far, Pollo having a steady start. Teba, the one who's running into some issues, but should be alright. Decides to go for the T-spin, and thankfully the T arrives. So Teba yet to score a Tetris. Pollo at 48,000. So, alright. Teba with the Tetris goes up to 64,000. Pollo at 76,000, so it's a slight advantage coming out the gates here for Pollo. Yeah, let's get that off the screen. Pollo, not Tetris ready, but still very much waiting for that bar, as now he has the opportunity to get Tetris ready on route 2, which is exactly what he's done. Teba, meanwhile, at 133, Pollo at 110, sorry. Gets the bar for the Tetris, goes up to 133. So it's neck and neck here. Almost exact same scores at the same line count. Pollo is going to take the opportunity to just burn it down. Spends a couple of lines. But technically an opportunity for Teba to try and establish a lead, although Teba here, I think he declined the Tetris to build out his left side, which may have not been too bad of a move. Pollo, meanwhile, in some danger. Pollo at 167, Teba at 209. Pollo getting S-bursted, but thankfully reopens the well. Board is high up, so Des eagerly awaiting this next bar. Oh, Pollo didn't realize that his well was open and put the bar over to the left side, and now continues to wait for some relief here. Pollo needs a J piece or a Lombard, gets the J piece. Gonna take a double into a single, into another double. And Pollo reopens the well, is Tetris ready once again, and gets the Tetris finally, but has allowed Tebanoku to establish a 100,000 point lead here. 332 for Teba, 224 for Pollo. So Pollo's survived what would likely be the biggest scare of this game. Now it's up to him to regain the lost score over the next 100 or so lines. Pollo really going for it, you can see. but is taking the burns when necessary, keeping a good left side. So should the game rid him of any bars, like it is right now, should still be safe to continue going. It's 425 here for Teba. It's 280 for Pollo. 303 for Pollo. 425 for Teba, and Teba's also 10 lines behind. Having to expend a couple of those burning, but it could be quite a significant task here for Pollo to try and catch up on the post-transition speeds. It's 349 here for Pollo as he gets the Tetris into 19 at 373. Teba with another Tetris goes up to 477 with 2 more Tetrises available on level 18. Pollo with a good adjustment into a Tetris. 400,000 here for Pollo on 19 as Teba board is up high, being made to wait here for these bars. Is gonna have to burn 1 Tetris away, but gets the next Tetris. 505 transition here for Teba. Tetris there for Pollo goes up to 451 on level 20. Gets another Tetris, goes up to 478 on level 21. Teba, meanwhile, got a Tetris on 19 still at 532. Gets another Tetris, goes up to 558 into level 20. Pollo on 21 gets Tetris, goes up to 505. So Pollo really turning up the gas here on post-transition, but Teba so far doing a great job trying to repel any attacks here from Pollo. Pollo with 2 bars gets 1 for the Tetris. 564 for Pollo on 22. 618 for Teba on 21. Another Tetris there for Teba. Another Tetris for Pollo into 23 at 592. Teba gets another Tetris, goes up to 673. Both of these players, they're playing different pieces. This is not same piece sets, but they're both just matching each other so well on the post-transition speeds. Pollo gets Tetris, goes up to 655. But needs a bar. Needs a bar, does Pollo. And Teba's clean. Pollo with a dirty Tetris into 25 at 689. Teba into 24 at 719. Pollo needs to burn this down ASAP. Into 26 at 701. Tebanoku entering level 25 at 753. Teba with another Tetris goes up to 784. Pollo's finally Tetris ready again. Gets the Tetris, goes up to 736. And Teba's up high. But taking the burns, playing so well. But needs the spar. And this board for Teba is falling apart. Needs the spar. Needs the spar. If the spar doesn't show up, Teba tops out at 790. And Pollo's already good. A shocking top out from Teba, as he was right in the middle of his purple patch. Allows Pollo to hold on. The fight back from Teba. Win his 3rd heart. Win his first Hopefuls title. And Pollo, I don't know if he's won Hopefuls before. Should probably know that. Is your tournament winner. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. Pollo, the winner of today's action.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.